All right. I wanted to make a video. I just made one about making pasta, but now I'm making one about singing and how I'm continuing the Chris Liepe like hosted course called Discover Your Voice, and with the intention to learn to sing better. So I love rock and roll, and let's sing. Let's make some rock and roll. That's the idea. So one thing that I wanted to share was how while I'm learning this singing, you want to probably limit how hard you belt out your vocals. Say like I'll give you an example. Like the previous day that I was doing my singing practice, or a few days ago, it was actually on New Year's Day, and I found that my singing wasn't my vocals weren't very strong, in part because the night before I was singing like a karaoke song with some friends of Pretty Boy Floyd's "Rock and Roll is Gonna Set the Night on Fire," and maybe it's just the nature of the song, or maybe it's my singing technique, and that's why I'm doing the singing course to learn how to sing safely. Um, is because the next day I was doing my singing exercises for this week that I'm doing on week 7, and as I was going through my vocal ranges, I found my voice cracking and breaking up, like sort of excuse me, cracking and not being able to get the hit the notes properly that were in my exercise. So I found, oops, maybe I went a little bit too hard the night before doing karaoke. You know what I mean? So though I only did one song, but maybe I pushed my voice too hard. So that's the thing. I guess that's why some artists like Axl Rose and maybe Paul Stanley and people like that. I'm not sure if it's because of their singing technique, but I know, like, yeah, over time you can ruin your voice, like if you're doing it too hard, maybe not with the perfect technique. So you want to learn how to sing cleanly first, and make sure you're not just pushing too hard in your throat and tensing up and like stressing your throat too much, because then you're gonna wear out your vocals. Yeah. So I guess my point is, if you're doing singing exercises with Chris, or in Discover Your Voice, or doing any singing course, maybe, um, if the obviously the karaoke is a little bit more advanced, going to be a little bit more advanced than the simplicity of the songs or the exercises, the lessons you're learning in your course if you're a beginner. So you're probably not ready yet to sing a full song as hard as you can and hit all the ranges and sing with the like you're fucking going for it, you know what I mean? So maybe you're not ready for that just yet. Yeah. Um, because the next day, if you're looking to do a singing exercise or a singing lesson as part of the course, you're probably going to let yourself down, because you go, oh, I can't, my voice doesn't feel itself today because I stressed it the night before. So yeah, that's you may be like itching to really test your voice and go, yeah, this is what I can do with it now. But just slow down and learn the right techniques first. Take it step by step. And maybe if you're wanting to continue the course or your singing course, just don't go too hard on days where you know the very next day you're going to be doing a singing exercise. But the good thing about it, I'm going to wrap up the video now. The good thing about it though was, because Chris talks a lot about like focusing on your support. So your support is the base of your spine, sort of your lower abdominal muscles and below. You know what I mean? Yeah, like let's just say your groin muscles or something like that. Um, yeah, you want to dial that in, so your vocals are supported, like not so you're like stressing your throat or focusing too much on your throat to make the sound. Even though that is kind of the source of the sound, you're not pushing your throat really. You're sort of pushing from the support that's down below a bit, and then focusing on what's called your mask here, so the sound reverberates here. We're not focusing on our throat, and then and then yeah, I had to dial that in a little bit more because my voice wasn't there completely, and I felt that I was able to hit it a little bit better because the vocals were more supported and focused in the right place. Yeah. Um, so yeah, that kind of taught me that actually, why the support is so important, and the difference it makes, your support muscles, and also not focusing on your throat, because that's not what you want to be concentrating on when you're trying to sing. Yeah. Okay. So that's basically the thing I wanted to wrap up at the end of this video is don't push yourself too hard too soon. And especially if the next day you're going to be singing, because you like doing a singing lesson, because you're going to feel a difference. Your voice isn't going to all be there. But luckily today, the second day after, it's almost as if nothing was any different. Yeah, it probably took a day to recover. So yeah, that's some feedback on doing Discover Your Voice with Chris Liepe. Have a good one. Yeah.